Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, so this is for the remainder of July. Let's take a look at your love life and the energies coming your way. Your energies here, Sagittarius. Are you dealing with another one? Maybe moon or rising? Because that energy is here. There's something very peaceful that looks like it's getting ready to come to you. A lot of attention also. I just see where it somehow like makes everything work. This is very interesting here. That's like competition, romantic competition. It's a very interesting energy because even though there's like all of this, like there's a lot of heightened emotion, yet there's like this zen and calm vibe at the same time. And then overall, you feeling a lot better. Maybe something mending in your heart or mending between you and your person. Maybe I feel like the more affection and attention that comes your way, the better it makes you feel. So if anyone is dealing with a Sagittarius, I would definitely say to make them a priority for the remainder of July. I would definitely just put my all into the connection. You know, if I cared about them, I would, because they thrive off of the attention. It's something that makes them feel like everything is right and everything is peaceful. So, you know, if you are dealing with one, it's definitely the time to be open with them and expressive to them about what you mean to them. You know, what they mean to you, I should say. That's just what I can see coming through. You know, this is a person that I just see your energy, Sagittarius, right? You're not going to shy away from the attention. It's something that actually makes you very open. So some of you could be wondering if you are ready to get back in the dating game. You absolutely are. If you let yourself take that first step, maybe connect with one person, I think it's going to unlock something within you. The Queen of Swords in reverse it's a beautiful message, because it's like maybe what you've been pushing away, or maybe even like really, really strong boundaries, high standards that a lot of people fall short. You know, maybe you're doing that as a defense mechanism for yourself, making your standards really, really high. So like in the back of your mind, you know, no one can reach them, as a way to protect yourself. That's why the energy shifts around you. And I see you choosing to let your guard down. So if you're wondering if you're ready for love, I see that you are ready for love, like fully aligned and ready to receive. And then if you let yourself embrace it, do you see there's this path that's getting ready to open for you? Because this is complete zen and balance. You are connected to your higher self. You're connected to your guides, your angels. And this path is there if you want to take it. I see where there's a lot of just healing that's getting ready to come to you. And you know, even though this energy looks like very chaotic to me, because it's like not just one person, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different energies in that card. So there's a lot of chatter that's there. You are someone that's going to be like talked about. And I mean, in the best ways. It's maybe even more than one person, like you more than one person that knows you, and they could both like have a crush on you, competing for you, that kind of thing. That's what I can see. For others of you, you know, however you do choose to jump into the dating world, it's just this same energy of a lot of attention on you, on your profiles, on your picture, watching, like replaying. That's what I can see. And I feel like you just let yourself, like you go where you feel is right for you. You know, even though the energy is like chaotic, it's not negative. It's exciting. It's romantic. It's people who feel like you're the catch and they want you. Okay, Sagittarius, that's important. I think that you should definitely let yourself be open to love this month, because you have a lot of it that's getting ready to come to you at, like, ultimately it is, because that's why this angel's holding these 2 cups. It starts out though as like a crazy amount of attention. If you, yeah, it's like, I wonder how many people you're actually going to connect with. Because, you know, when you go on dating websites, of course, that opens you up to a whole pool of people that you can communicate with. And I see, like, if you are open to letting people send you messages or like giving out your number, however that works these days, you just have a lot of attention that's getting ready to come to you. So just be prepared. You'll probably be carrying on multiple conversations all at once, like texting conversations. Could even be, I'm telling you, there's just so much attention that's here. A lot of excitement and fuss over you. People even kind of sizing up the competition, people looking at you and thinking, okay, I know that I'm not the only one that's interested in you, but I want my chance with you. That's what I can see. And I just see where you're going to be feeling a lot better. I think you're going to finally feel like, yes, you know, what I've been waiting for is coming to me. As far as like attention and love and reciprocity. That's what I can see. And I see you being in this place where you choose to just like melt away any negativity, any like hardened energy around you. I feel like you're going to be like very zen and chill and just feel good and just kind of go with the flow and some of you may open yourselves up to like the dating world. But I feel like once you're there, you let the universe lead you and guide you. For others of you, I mean, with just this energy that's coming to you so rapidly, so strongly, you just may find that you step out into the world and these people, you meet people, they flock to you, and you just may feel like the universe is just sending people your way. I think that you let the universe guide you, or whatever, you know, whatever you look at as higher powers, whatever you look for signs, your angels, your guides. I think that you're just letting them guide you. Definitely be on the lookout for synchronicities as the month progresses, because you will be led down a path. But, you know, you're not gonna, you know, it's funny because what Spirit is showing me is like, okay, there's a path that's there, but you're guided to this path. So it's a beautiful thing when you get really in touch with your higher self and spirit, and then you start to see those synchronicities that like are like roadmaps for you, directions for you. It could be like numbers repeating. You might see significant birth dates. You might even see objects. Flowers, feathers. You might find coins in random places. That is just to let you know that you are being guided, led somewhere to a wonderful path, a very promising path. So I know there's a lot of attention that's there, but I see, you know, you like plucking one, and that's the person that you choose to go down the path with. Okay, so there's definitely a lot of attention on Sagittarius in your love life for the remainder of July. And I just see you feeling like it's what you deserve. And I mean, maybe you do. Maybe you've gone through a lot and given of yourself and never really been put in a position where you have multiple people interested in you, but that is what I can see is there. So those of you that want to open yourselves up to the energy, you definitely should and claim it for yourself, because I mean, if you do, just get ready for a lot of communication, to come to you. So it looks very exciting to me. And it also looks like it brings you a lot of content and peaceful energy. Because these are not people that are causing drama. I think that's what you need to know. I know that can be a little bit, it can leave you kind of curious if you don't like date more than one person at once. But I don't feel like they're causing drama. I just feel like they're interested in you and they want to prove themselves. They want a shot with you. That's what I can see. Okay, Sagittarius. So you guys do have a lot to look forward to. And what Spirit is showing me is like you are ready to let yourself be open to the dating world or open to love again. That's what I can see. Okay, you guys, I love you. That's what I see for the remainder of July. I send you much love and light. Let's go into Sagittarius' energy. I see Scorpio's energy here, you guys. Are there cross watchers? Could be moon or rising energy, or could be one that's coming your way. Sagittarius could be someone that you have on your mind. There's a major change getting ready to come in, and I feel like it needs to, because of the way that someone is holding on to way too much. So it could be someone's emotional baggage that you have to maybe help them work through. That's what I can see. The Nine of Swords it's a strong energy to see as the overall like vibe and mood, because it's someone who is like suffering. They're suffering, and it's the way that they have like a photographic memory even, but it's like a photographic memory of all the worst things, unfortunately, and they keep thinking about it and stressing themselves out and like replaying it. I wonder if this person is like very anxious. And then when you see the 10 of Wands come through in reverse, this is the energy of stuck. A lot of emotional baggage that is like weighing this person down. So maybe that's what some of you have experienced. Maybe that's what some of you have already gone through. Just know that that energy is not going to last. It's going to clear. It's going to clear away. So if you see things through with someone, or if someone sees things through with you, I feel like the return is going to be well worth the wait. I think that this person is suffering and they need like coddling. They need tender love and care. You know, that's just what it is. The Nine of Swords is someone who doesn't really sleep all that well, and it's like so much pressure that they have around them, or at least they feel very overwhelmed. It's not just from one experience, it's from many different experiences, and this person, I feel like they haven't found closure. They're still in a process of like healing. So I have empathy for them, because this is not something that, you know, someone may be like, oh no, I can't, that's too much emotional baggage, whatever. You know, you have to do what you have to do. But for others of you, I just feel like it's important to understand where all of that comes from. And I feel empathy for this person because I know how much care they really need. They need someone who listens. They need someone who like is easy with them, very gentle with them, because, you know, they have a lot of emotional baggage. And I don't say that to sound insulting. It's just something that's attached to this person. And if they may hold back, or they may do things that make it difficult to understand them. Maybe you're in that cycle with them now, trying to figure it out. That's really what's going on with them. They may hide it though, and it comes out in other ways. What you need to know is how that cycle is ending. it's beautiful to see this death card come through, because it needs to. There needs to be something like the universe stepping in and clearing away these energies, because they can't stay in that place. You can't stay in that place. And just know that it is going to. It may have been like kind of rough, you know? May have been kind of rough. But what Spirit is showing me is you are not waiting in vain. And if you do choose to see, like, to weather this storm and see things through, you're going to feel like that's everything that I've been waiting for. Like, it's right here in front of me now. Just know that you are not wasting your time. You're not investing in vain. It's all going to come back. It is. I feel like there's a real hidden gem in this person. This is kind of like a diamond in the rough, you know, as far as their emotional state. And they're going to work through it. It could even be with your help and with your support. If you choose to, like, ride it out, you're going to feel like you made the right choice. Now, please don't think that this is just a green light for someone to, like, mistreat the other one or be abusive or, like, blame and you know, no. That's not what this energy is. I feel like this person they just have suffered a lot. I feel like they're a very gentle soul. That's why there's so much energy of, like, man, they just need someone to not give up on them. And that's up to you to decide if that's what you want to take on. Because once they feel they have someone that hasn't given up on them, you're going to see major changes in this person. You're going to see a completely different side of them where they just blossom. And it's going to make you feel like they have everything that you've been waiting for in someone. Okay, Sagittarius, so that is what I can see, a real shift that's coming in. So some of you could have already been, like, experiencing this. Some of you may find that it comes around. If you want advice from Spirit, it is to see this through, because it's going to be so worth it. But mind the messages about, like, this not being a free pass for, like, toxicity. Okay, that's important to keep in mind. I just see things getting to a much lighter place, a much freer place. Freer emotionally, mentally. For some of you, this could just be what your person has been going through. Maybe they have a lot of pressure around them, a lot of stress. Maybe they all of a sudden have been dumped with all of these, like, had all of these added responsibilities dumped on them. See it through. Just know that they're going to recover. Okay, Sagittarius, that is what I can see coming through for the second half of, mid-July. I love you guys. I send you much love and light. Let's see what's going on with Aries. I see Capricorn's energy, Aries. Are you dealing with a Capricorn? Could be moon or rising. Your energy is also coming through. You could have moon or rising, Aries. Maybe you're dealing with another Aries. All of that energy is here. I pick up on this energy of, like, a lot of sexual frustrations, like sexual tension. I wonder if any of you are making someone wait to the right time. I wonder if any of you are, like, saying, I almost see this energy of a trip being planned. So you could have someone that's gonna make plans to come see you. You could be connecting with someone maybe that you haven't met yet, like maybe you've just been talking online and things like that. They may actually come see you. or you go see them. There's definitely the energy of taking a trip, or maybe some of you are just going to meet someone when you're on a trip. I keep seeing that energy. And now a trip, that doesn't have to mean like you're going overseas, although I feel like some of you will be by the water. It could just be like something maybe even more local. That's what I can see. But it's funny that I feel like you guys are really different from this person. I feel like this person is going to come on really strong with you. You have a real innocence. At least, like, just know that that's the dynamic. Someone who has like a real innocence to them, even a little bit naive. And then I see this energy of someone who's kind of like, I hope they're not a wolf in sheep's clothing, because this person is like a rascal. That's what I can see. They have like a very high sex drive. They're very like sexual. I almost feel like you kind of need to open your eyes. Whoever it is that's very sensitive like this and just is an open book in a lot of ways, a beautiful listener, someone who really gives of themselves. I think that you need to be a little more careful with who you choose to meet, because this devil energy, well, yes, being in that mode, it can be very satisfying physically and sexually. It can be like passionate, adventurous, feel spontaneous, but I would just say to make sure that you have a good handle on what their intentions are, because it's the energy of the innocence, and then the energy of someone who I just feel like you need to protect yourself and be careful with this person. I think it's important that you make sure that you're just not giving and giving and giving to someone who's a taker, to someone who is really not aligned with you, who's really not ready for the things that you are. So just watch your back, Aries. That's what I feel this energy is for someone to watch their back. Only because I feel like they just have they always see the best in everyone. So there's innocence. It's being a bit naive. Doesn't mean that they're stupid or like they're foolish. No, that's a beautiful thing, being innocent and seeing the best in people. That's a beautiful thing. But I think it's important that someone open their eyes. And I'm saying someone because there's a lot of you here, so the energy can go this way or that way depending on what's going on with you. Because well, yeah, I mean, the sex can be amazing, but what are this person's intentions? I feel like you guys are really not all that aligned with each other. I don't think that this is someone that's like really looking to settle into a relationship. I don't think so, but what you think is more important and what you see is more important. So just kind of be mindful, because I wonder if they wear a disguise. That's the thing with the innocence, and then like the devil is there. Do you know what I mean, Aries? So if you are meeting anyone new, if you happen to come mid-July, I think it's important that you just take the time to get to know this person. And for those of you that are maybe finally going to meet up with someone that you've been talking to, I would say to like really think carefully if you want to engage sexually, physically. I would say to not. And I only say that because it can give you a better indication of this person's intentions. Seeing how they are if you say no. When you say no to them, see how they are with you, because that's going to tell you a lot about them. So I definitely see the energy of travel here. That's what I see. Okay, you guys, definitely travel, meeting someone, maybe going away with someone. Could even be like a day trip away from your home, things like that. But I just pick up on this energy of someone who's not quite seeing how this person is. If you've had like warnings from your friends or family and they're like, there's something off about this person, I would definitely listen. I know that there's such a beautiful energy of the way that you may want to see the best in everyone, the way that you're so empathetic, really, and just caring, and like maybe you even know some of the things that they've gone through and maybe you don't hold it against them. That's a beautiful thing, but you don't want to end up being taken in the process. I would just say to make sure that this person is giving to you what you're giving to them, and I would watch how they act when they're refused something. Okay, Aries, that's what I can see. That's what I see coming through. I mean, so there's a lot of energy here of, intense passion, chemistry, lust. It's very lustful. But I just don't see things being aligned with this person. I say that because the Wheel of Fortune is what's showing me the divine timing. And it's like you're not in sync. These are two very different people. Okay, so just watch your back, Aries. Keep your eyes open. Keep your mind open, but be centered in reality. Okay, that's very important. That's what I can see. And there's a lot of advice coming through from Spirit about this person. I would say to really, because not to freak you guys out, but if you don't really know this person, I would be very careful about having sex with them, being intimate, physical, because you don't know them. And I just feel like there's this energy of maybe even someone having an STD. I know that can sound very random, but I can't ignore the energy that's there. So I would really watch your back, and maybe keep things closer to my home. Or if you're gonna meet someone, have them come to you and be in a place where you feel safe, where you feel in control. And I would just not open myself up in that way intimately until I got to know them more. Okay, you guys, that's what I can see. I know that some of the messages coming through are a little bit scary, but I'm not going to lie to you guys about the energy or the messages. And maybe it's just for one person to get the warning that they need from Spirit. Even though these messages may not be for everyone, I feel like whoever it's meant for is who it's meant for. Okay, Aries, I love you guys. That's what I see coming through for mid-July. I send you much love and light. Let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. Let's continue with the fire signs. And we're going to take a look at your love life, Sagittarius, the first half of July. Let's see what kind of energy is coming your way. I see Aries energy here. Are you guys dealing with an Aries? Is there an Aries cross watcher? Maybe moon or rising energy? Libra energy is also here. I just feel like there is someone who wants you to really notice them. I feel like there's a lot of distractions. I do feel like you are the one who is distracted right now, Sagittarius. I feel like you're in a place where you're putting other things first. I feel like maybe your love life is not your biggest priority right now. Some of you have yourself stretched so thin in other areas of your life. You know, you could be studying, like doing a lot of overtime. I see where you're in this place of working really, really hard. At least someone is. That's the thing. This person really is focused on certain goals that they have, and it's almost like they have blinders on, and achieving those goals is like super, super important to them. That could be your energy, Sagittarius. But for some of you, I wonder if you're trying to get someone's attention and you feel like they're distracted and you're wondering what's going on with them. Honestly, that really is what's going on with them. I feel like this person just has a lot of responsibilities that are super important to them, and that's where all of their focus is right now. So the first half of July may be really, really difficult to get their attention. That's what I can see. Honestly, there's I feel like a lot of important messages coming through for someone, whoever it is that wants to pursue the other one. Because like I said, you know, that could be how someone's feeling about you, Sagittarius, really wanting to get your attention and you're just focused elsewhere. Or it could be you wanting to get this person's attention. I just have to be really honest with you guys. I don't see them snapping out of this energy for the first half of July. I don't see someone who is in a position where they feel like they can really invest or give to the other one, you know, what the other one really deserves. See, the thing is, like, don't take that personally if you feel like, well, I really want more to happen with this person, and when they don't pay attention to me, when I feel like I'm not a priority or I'm on the back burner, I know how that can feel very insulting, because I see that Emperor coming in reverse, and when I see that energy, that's spirit letting me know that someone looks at themselves and they feel like, you know what, I bring a lot to the table. I have a lot to offer. I'm a catch. I'm someone that can provide. I'm someone that's very stable, very level-headed. I'm someone that's wise. I have a lot of experiences. I have life experiences. And when someone who has all of that to offer can't seem to get the attention from the person that they have their eyes on, yes, that will feel very insulting. And I get that. But there is this message coming through from Spirit about like not taking things personally. It's not you, it's them. I see where this person is just so fixated on something. It looks to me like they're doing a lot of work, they're doing a lot of overtime. Or they could just have their like mind studying. I feel like this person is even studying. It's something that they're working incredibly hard on that's like a big goal for them. So I just feel like their love life is not the biggest priority. And I would say to kind of stop putting yourself out there so much. And I don't say that to discourage, but I just know that it could be time for someone to kind of pull back and maybe focus a little bit more on themselves. The energy that they keep trying to give to this person, maybe just invest that back into yourself for the first couple weeks in July. I don't feel any malicious energy here. I don't feel like there's this energy of someone who's, you know, sneaking around or like being a player, dating a whole bunch of different people. I just see the energy here of someone that has a lot that they're focusing on, and it's taking up so much of their energy that they're not really focusing on their love life right now. That's super, super important. I just feel like this reading is a beautiful heads up to someone because they can avoid a lot of frustration. I feel like they can avoid a lot of hurt feelings and like trying to figure it out, because I see where it can be so easy when you know that you bring all of this to the table, and I know that when this person is not reciprocating, it can really be insulting, and it can make someone really start to question, like, am I slipping? Like, did I do something wrong? What is it that's missing within me that's making this person not, open up to me? But the simple fact is, there's nothing missing within you. You really do have everything here. The Emperor is someone who is very grounded, down to earth, wise, has life experiences. They're protective. They're caring. they're nurturing, they're loving. I mean, you do bring everything to the table that someone could want. Just because they're focused on something else, that doesn't really make them a bad person, though. You know, I'm not taking sides, but I really do see someone here who's very invested in a certain goal that they have. And just because they're there right now, or at least for the first couple weeks in July, that doesn't mean that they're a bad person. That doesn't mean that they're rejecting the other one. It's just that's where their mind is. So I feel like it's important for whoever it is that's doing the pursuing and feeling like it's not going anywhere. I think it's super important that maybe you choose to invest that energy back into yourself. Or you can keep trying to pursue, but I just know that for the first couple weeks, it's not really going to lead to anything. I don't see this person like really choosing to clear their schedule to make time for the other one. So I would just kind of avoid the pursuit right now. I would just kind of let this person finish whatever it is that they're trying to finish up. I don't think that this energy is going to last for the whole month. Remember, we're just looking for the first half of July. Alright, that's what I can see. And I feel like it's a huge heads up to someone to maybe avoid going down a path where they may start to feel like they're starting to own it. And it's like, well, if you're not paying attention to me, is there something that I'm doing wrong? No, there's really honestly nothing that you're doing wrong. That's what I can see. Okay, Sagittarius, so again, so for some of you, you may not realize how much someone wants your attention. You may not realize how distracted you've been. And maybe for some of you, that kind of makes you want to like pop your head up and take a look around and maybe pay a little bit more attention to your love life. That could be the case. And for others of you, you know, if you do feel like you've been going through this energy, it's helpful because it can help you see things from a different perspective where maybe you're not blaming yourself as much. All right, that is what I can see, but it is very flattering, you know, knowing that someone just wants the other one. They want the other one. And I feel like they keep putting in effort to get the other one's attention, maybe trying to go bigger and bigger and bigger, and for whatever reason, it's not working right now. And those really are the reasons. So Sagittarius, this could even be a message to you from Spirit to maybe, if you're in a connection right now, maybe you need to pay a little bit more attention to your person. You know, I'm not telling you what to do, but I just see where there is someone, it could be how your person is feeling, wanting so much more from you. So it could be time to invest a little bit more, you know, if that's what you want to do, of course. But that's the kind of energy that I see coming through for the first half of July. Okay, I love you guys. I send you much love and light, Sagittarius.